Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be something that I've seen a few people do recently, and it's the "what do you assume about me" video, which has been a question that's been going around on Insta stories recently, and I've seen a few people do it. It is kind of self-indulgent, a little bit narcissistic, but it's really interesting at the same time. And I've got some really cool ones to read out to you that you guys have sent me. I did try and reply to a bunch of them on Instagram, but when they were getting loads of them, I thought this was probably the best thing to do. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just do it in kind of no particular order of how they were sent, but I think it's just really interesting. Things you assume about me. Somebody said that you done well in your exams. I did okay in my exams. I was always okay at things like history, English, literature, blah blah blah, that kind of thing, but always really sucked at maths. Really struggled with maths. My maths is still absolutely horrendous, and I definitely was okay in the other ones, but I wasn't one of those people that could afford to not study. I did okay only if I really did study, except in it kind of works differently in like different countries and different systems and stuff, but how I did it was you had to kind of pick like not a major but an additional subject, and I did psychology and sociology, and I did really well at that without studying very hard. I didn't used to study and I was still quite good at it, so that I did okay. Then we have someone said, I'm not going to read out your names because I think people didn't realise that you can actually tell what these things are, because for a little while I think people assumed that if there was something to you, they could say something mean because it was anonymous, but it's not anonymous to who you send it to. So right, sometimes people are mean to you and you can't work out why, even though you're nice. Yeah, but I think that happens to everybody, doesn't it? One thing that I do find difficult that happens to me more though is I'll tend to have girls who for no apparent reason take a disliking to me, and I can't quite work out why that is, because in my mind I'm really friendly. But yeah, this was a really good one. Somebody said you're empathetic and judgmental at the same time. This is literally so true. I'm a very empathetic person. I really feel for people in different situations, and I'm very good at kind of putting myself in another person's shoes, but I can be judgmental as well, just like we all can be judgmental, can't we? And I think that it's one of those things that you kind of just have to figure out what... I'm judgmental in the sense of, it's more, I'll think, oh, I wouldn't do something, so I assume that other people wouldn't, in terms of like treating somebody a certain way or things like that. I'm not judgmental necessarily in terms of people's life choices, because I kind of just think like, you do you. But I am judgmental in, if somebody treats me a certain way, I always think, I'd never do that. But then I have to tell myself, just because you wouldn't do it doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't do it. That's kind of irrelevant. So yeah, that's very apt. You always felt different from your family. No, not really. I'm not close to my extended family particularly, on either side, for lots of different reasons. But my immediate family, I don't feel any different. I am different because we're all different as people, but nothing more than that. You're an introvert. I don't know, I don't think I'm an introvert, and I'm definitely not an extrovert. I'm somewhere in the middle. You've had a lot of difficulty and disappointments. I wouldn't say difficulty, because it could always be much worse, and you know, like, we're all lucky in certain ways. There's lots of things that I'm very grateful for and that I consider myself to be very lucky with. However, I am somebody who is very unlucky, and I'll explain what I mean. With really stupid things, I'm really unlucky. If I think, oh God, I hope that doesn't happen, it's guaranteed to happen. Some people might believe in the whole like The Secret, the law of attraction kind of thing. If you believe in that, then that might be why. I don't believe in that. But like recently I had a first day at a new job. I was nervous. It was going to be a really long day. I had to travel quite far. I had to get up really early and all of that kind of thing. I wasn't due to get a period, and then of course on the day where all of that was going on, I had to have a period as well, which really put a damper on things and gave me something else to have to worry about, because it was like the first day, which was, you know, all of that jazz. And that happened. My camera breaking at the worst time when I can't really afford to fix it. That me trying to, if I ever sort of think, oh God, I hope this happens, it doesn't. I'm unlucky in that way, which is crap. Okay, let's see. Right, someone else said, you're very sensitive. Yes, this is actually very true. I get offended quite easily in certain aspects, but it's more sensitive in a way of if someone's being horrible to you, I just can't understand why you would say that to somebody, why you would be horrible like that, because again, I always think I'd never do that to somebody. Why would you want to do that? Why would you deliberately want to make somebody feel like crap? And I'm also very sensitive in that I cry so easily. Prime example, last night's Walking Dead. I cried my eyes out, like proper ugly crying, sobbing. I am very sensitive. Then we have, I don't assume, I think you're a lovely person. A real, I can't see what the rest of that says. Oh, I can't see what the rest of that comment says. I'll see if I can go back into it. Yeah, that's very kind of you, thank you. I try my best to be, but then someone said that you have clear goals and intentions, the kind of girl with a solid 10-year plan. I will tell you something about that, okay? I'm just trying to see if I can say any more. I very much am a girl with a plan. I love a plan. I love to plan for things. I love to try and kind of like know exactly where I'm going, all sorts of things like that. But I'm not good when my plan doesn't work, and my plans very rarely work, and I get really stressed out about it. And I definitely have like a, by this age I'd like to be at this stage in life, I'd like to have this, that, the other ticked, and it doesn't always work out, but I try to kind of work in that way because I think it gives you something to kind of aim towards. Right, I assume that you like chicken and yogurt. Well, I don't eat meat, so no, I don't like chicken, and I'm not overly fussed about yogurt. You're always gentle and kind. Thank you. I try, is the best I can say. I really do try to be kind because I think it's important. Let me see, what else don't we have? Oh, okay, the one that said, I don't assume, I think you're a lovely person, a real person, inside and out. I try very much to do that. And then I think some of these are ones that I did cover on Instagram, but not, oh God, I'm looking on Instagram and I'm seeing like loads of pretty comments that I'd missed. Right, that I did answer, but I'll like quickly skim through some of them because I'm not entirely sure if I did. Someone said that you always have perfect hair. I don't. If I'm at home and I'm not going anywhere, I literally just shove it in a bun and don't even care about it. That you have a giant cupboard full of candles. I remember that I did answer this one. You know me too well. I have 4 drawers full of candles, pretty much. Someone put, you're not a girly girl, aka drama free. I think by not a girly girl, you mean, I don't know, I'm girly in the sense of like I like girly things, but yeah, I'm not into like drama and like, I don't have that kind of patience. You're organised and have your shit together. I try my best to be. I like being organised. I'm not always as organised as I would like to be. And yeah, that is pretty much it. There's other ones in here that I know that I did answer. I'm gonna do another one, and let me just see. I'll put out another question like this soon, and then what we'll do is we'll do a few more of these if you like it, and we can do this again because I think it's quite fun. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you assume about me or have always assumed but don't know, and that kind of thing. It's intriguing. Or what I would really like to know actually is things that you think people assume about you down below. For example, I always think that people assume that I'm a bit stuck up, and I'm actually not, but I always think that people assume that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Bye.